What's up everybody, and welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome back to this video in which I will teach you how to use the spot grid trading bot on the Bybit exchange. And first of all, so we'll talk about how to set it up, what it actually is. I started using it 2 days ago, and I think it's a great way to actually earn some more passive income, but we will get a little bit more into how that works and how you can earn passive income, because obviously there's risk too. But first of all, I want to say that Bybit is the main exchange I use. So I'm making this video for them because I'm affiliated by them, but I also think it's a great exchange. Have the lowest fees in the whole industry and are I think one of the best ones actually right now. I mean, if you check them out on CoinMarketCap, I think they're growing too. Where are they? Top 20 already? I'm not sure. The 39 right here, which I think is pretty low because I enjoy the exchange more than that actually. But apart from that, because I'm affiliated with them, I also have a giveaway, which I think is pretty interesting, and that is that the first 150 people that sign up through the link down in the description, so they sign up on Bybit via that link, the first 150 people who do that and allocate $50 US or equivalent to that to a trading bot on Bybit, or if they copy someone else's bot, the first 150 people will get $10 for free in an airdrop, no strings attached, that's it. So I think that's pretty interesting because those bots, as I said, there is risk, but there's also definitely room for profits. So we'll talk a little bit about what it is, but first let's find it. So if you check out Bybit, I think a lot of you know it as well. If you press trade, there it is, trading bot, it's new. And the main one they have right now is a grid bot. So you can see right now I have one on Ethereum against USDT. I put in 200 USDT 2 days ago and it already has a 5% profit. Now obviously that isn't the case with every bot. You can also lose money, but it's up to you to make the smart parameters for such a bot. So if you want to create a bot like that, what you click is usually it just says here that you can create one. Here you can press create more, then you get create my bot, and then you have to pick a pair. So for example, I want to do it with Solana. And what you do, and the main thing of a spot grid trading bot, is that you pick two parameters, so a lower parameter and an upper parameter, and you have to pick parameters in which you think the price is going to consolidate and bounce up and down. So it's basically a way in which you can actually profit while it's in a range. So for example, for Solana, it's now at 45. You put this at $30, which is a strong support, and $50, which is a strong resistance level. Now within that level, it's going to buy and sell Solana at multiple points. And at what points you can decide by naming the number of grids. So for example, if you use 40 grids, it dissects that whole range of $30 up to $50 into 40 grids, so into 40 pieces, and depending on where the price is, it either buys or sells at such a at all of those points. So for example, right now it's 30 to 50, it's 20 USDT, divided by 40 is every 0.5 USDT. There's actually a grid, so it either buys or sells depending where the price is within that range. So therefore, I mean, obviously, if the price has to be volatile within that range. If it only goes down and it stays there, the bot buys, but it doesn't sell up higher, right? Because that is what the bot does. It buys low and sells high. But if the bot doesn't consolidate, it isn't volatile enough to reach the lower bound and the upper bound, you won't make a profit. So you can make a profit, but still it will be difficult, and you have to really put the time in to see in what range you can actually expect it to be volatile and to make a profit. So here you can see the profit per grid that you would have. So that means that every buy up until the next sell makes you between 1.01 and 1.66. That all depends on the grids. I mean, you can also do 20, then it's a little bit more. And then the only thing you do is you just have to put in some investment. So for example, if you want to use the bonus by signing up through the link down in the description, you would put $50 at the very least here, which right now the minimum amount is 553. But that depends on the number of grids, because the more grids, the more investment you need to actually be able to buy at all those grids. So for example, if we put this to 2 or to 5 or to like 4, see 4 you can almost do with $50. 3 you could definitely do. You put that in and then you can just create it, and what it basically does is then it's all passive. You don't have to do anything more. The only thing you need to do is make sure that you pick the best range. And when it actually gets out of that range, it doesn't buy or sell anymore. But obviously, if right now you start this bot with these parameters, and it drops down to 30, it will buy, but because it doesn't, if it doesn't go up to 50 anymore, so basically what you then did, if that happens, is you picked the wrong parameters, if that doesn't happen, you will make a loss, right? So it's not just some easy way in which you can easily make money. No, it's not that. You still should analyze very well and choose an area, as I said, where the price consolidates, but also where it is volatile. So when it hits the lower bound, but also the upper bound, and then it could rake you in some decent profits. So for example, what you could also do, and I'm not trying to ramble too much, but I think that's interesting. It's something we talked about, is for example, you do Bitcoin. With Bitcoin, we've been ranging pretty much between 19,000 and 22,500, at least for the last couple of weeks. So when we get back into that range, you could do something like this and put something in, and then something like this, in my opinion, is a pretty good range, and that could actually get you some nice passive income. So yeah, if you want to know more about it and how it works, we can check something out right here. For example, you create a bit trading bot, BTC against USDT. This is the market price, the upper price, as we saw right here, that would be that one, and the lower price would be this, and then the amount of grids. So then you have an interval of 4, because this is 20,000 divided by 5, the difference is 20,000. Divided by 5 is 4,000, and then you put a total investment in of this. What it then basically does is, if the market price is 54,000, is at the lower points it buys, and at the upper points it sells. So that's basically how it works. You can check out more if you just type in on the internet Bybit grid trading bot. All right, but you don't really have to know the technicals, just how it works. So the main things is you have to pick a very good range. You have to pick good parameters. That's the only thing. And then the amount of grids the amount of grids, basically what that does is it increases the risk, right? Because for example, if you would do this, and the price is at 20,000 and it only drops down to 19,000 and it doesn't go up to 22,500 anymore, the only thing it does is that it buys low, but it doesn't have the chance to sell high. So if you have a lot of grids, that means it buys at a lot of points, and if you have not that many grids, that means that it buys at less points. So the risk in that case is lower. So yeah, that's basically how you do it. As I said, there is definitely potential here to get some passive income, but please be careful with that. And here you can also see some from the daily and the 7-day ranking, what some bots are doing. As you can see, some cryptos that perform really well, the bots tend to perform well too. That's basically because it allows, if Matic, for example, goes up, it allows the bot to sell high where it first bought in low. So you can also copy that if you want to, but be careful with that. I think it's better to create your own one. So yeah, as I said, I think it's a good way to earn passive income. If you need any help with it, or if you want me to make some more videos about it on what ranges I would pick, please let me know down in the comments. For now, as I said, if you want to earn $10 for free, no strings attached, just sign up through the link down in the description. I'll make it clear which link it is and allocate $50 to either copy trading, so either copy another strategy or create your own bot. So for now, that was the video. So I want to thank you all for watching and listening. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.